Time has passed with having the cast of Total Drama leaving the competition behind them, living their lives normally, or as stars in some cases. Some had better times and others struggled. So is life. While being famed as celebrity, things start taking a turn for the worse, more or less. But those things ended up turning into a chance of winning another $1 million. With old faces and new faces and having a musical tie-in to shake things up, this is the review of
Total Drama World Tour!
Okay, right off the bat, just like Action, the cast is just a little bit smaller than before. Though that does not mean characters are gone forever. The Aftermath show is still around like last time, as before. It's a little bit better than last season from Action, so that's a small plus. So it just has the same function as it did last time, and in-universe behind the scenes, and well, there's really nothing wrong with that. Now moving on to the cast themselves, like always, this is most contestants' second or even third season now, so more character development, though like last time as well, some development isn't really the best way to develop some characters, if you know what I mean. There could have just been better ways, but really depending on what you like, your favorite characters and preferences, it's really a matter of whether or not you like more Noah and Cody being on screen, whether you like it of having Courtney being all over the place with her emotions and decisions, or with Gwen and Duncan being a thing. It's up to you. But the fact that I have to put it that way isn't exactly the best sign. But other than that, it's fine. There's nothing really terrible about it saying like, oh god, this just doesn't make any sense. No, it's fine in some cases. Just, okay. If we had to go with this, then fine, I suppose. But with this cast again, there are a few new faces. Sierra, the ultimate Total Drama fan, now in the race for the million, but mostly and only there for her crazy stalker feelings and attitude for Cody, and the new pretty boy in town, Alejandro, the new guy who means business, with being the reason most contestants of the season get eliminated. A strong foe who uses his good looks and charms to pretty much get whatever he wants. And I suppose I'll count Blanley as well, who was in a few episodes of this season. She's okay. I like her. I know a good amount of people don't know, but for whatever reason, they have the reasons, I suppose. I found her to be enjoyable, so that's fine. The cast, with this being the third season for this generation, is still going fairly strong, like really strong. It's pretty good. Some spots could have been better, but it's nothing terrible. Could have been a lot worse, and thank God it's not.
Bridget was expendable. They all are. Some will prove to be more challenging than others, but one by one, they'll all go down.
Now, moving back to Alejandro. This man, like, I'm not even gonna hide it or put it into some analogy like I've done before. He's the villain of the season. He is there to make sure that people get out of his way, and he's aiming for the top. That was even his first confessional that he had, and he does an awesome job of being a villain. He uses whatever he has, he uses it at the best that he can and at the full power of his abilities. His charm and chill attitude alone is what gets people cornered without them realizing it. And when it's too late, that's it. They get eliminated within the same episode or only survive for one more after. Lying, tricking, cheating, charming. This dude is practically a genius. There were only a few who could not buy into what he was selling throughout the whole season, more or less. And there was ultimately one who could match him even and play the same game of him. Someone who's been a villain before. Heather, from meeting eye contact with this guy the first time, knew what his deal was and didn't want anything to do with it exactly. These two interacting have to be some of my favorite moments within the whole season, if not the whole series, really. They're just great together. I just love how they play off of each other, of just like, you know, two people you know that could get together, but at the same time, if they don't, that's still fine, because when they bicker at each other, it's just so refreshing and funny. It's just so good. Eventually, these two do make it to be the finalists within the season, and I do have to say just right now, Heather's ending is the best ending in just all Total Drama. I just have to say that right now. And I don't want to hear about, but Alejandro won in my country. No. I didn't ask who won in your country. All I'm saying is that her ending is the best. That's all you need to know, okay? But let's also talk about one thing that sets this season off differently from the other ones. Singing. Yep, just because Chris felt like it, I suppose, this season, every episode has one song. The songs are not that bad, actually. Some of them are good, and others are, well, I can't even say there are actually any bad ones. Maybe. Just ones are better than the others when being compared. So, the songs are good, and before you even ask, Sea Shanty is my favorite, so there you go. Now, the twist is that when Chris says so, and, you know, the little bell comes on, and you're on screen, pretty much, you have to sing. No matter what, you have to sing. And if you don't, then it's automatic elimination. No exceptions. But that rule has been broken more times than I can actually count. And it's not just, oh, that one character in the background didn't sing out of the, 25 episodes of this season. No. Many characters do not sing. And this rule that was blatantly so railed in, especially within the first episode, of saying that if you don't sing, automatic elimination, your characters just clearly don't sing. And it's not that, oh, they're not on screen, so they don't have to sing. No, there are characters that are clearly on screen, and they don't sing a single word. They don't even open their mouth exactly. And I'm especially looking at you, Cody. If you thought Heather's plot armor was strong in Island, oh, then Cody can definitely fight for that spot. Dude is supposed to sing, but doesn't multiple times, and he's just standing there pretty much. I bring this up especially for him from the fact that he made it to the final 3 of the season, only from the fact that Sierra figuratively and literally carried him throughout the season. He did not deserve, or especially earn, to say be a finalist if that was the possibility for the season, because he's just clearly breaking a rule. I know he sings here and there, and I know other characters don't sing here and there, but he is especially noticeable, and it's a lot worse for him because he makes it to be within a top spot of the season. That just doesn't really work, okay? That's the downside when it comes to this singing. They make an obvious rule, and then they just clearly break it multiple times.
Yes! And that's a cool million for Heather, the winner of Total Drama World Tour! All right!
As weird as it sounds, I don't want to sound all IGN here. World Tour is one of the better seasons of Total Drama. Hell, I know a good amount of people do claim it to be the best season of the show. It has a great cast, nice development, new characters to shake it up, not terrible songs actually for being, a musical more or less, and a pretty cool villain that isn't terrible. For a season overall, that's really great. It's really awesome. It has it all. So, yeah, that's World Tour, one of the better seasons, and it's my second favorite season overall, though sometimes I might actually could consider it being my favorite season, because I know I do go back to it a fair amount, just like with Island. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Questions, comments, concerns, you know what I'm going to do with all that type of stuff, respond and everything. Have fun clicking the buttons with all the links that I provide, with the description and the one comment that I leave. Thank you for watching. That's greatly appreciated, of course. Have a great day, have a great night, and everything else you know to do.